think I do. I trust the elf thief.
Okay. So you go down that way to where you can see around the corner, and there's a door directly opposite. So there's a door.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Opens inward. Open it, and sure enough, stairs going up. You can see sunlight coming in up there. So, by your reckoning, it's the other stairway.
So that way, 2 ways out.
Okay, well that's good.
I guess.
We go to the chain door and once you rebuke that skeleton, we can follow that skeleton.
Does that chain have a lock on it?
It does as a padlock on. It's been spiked into the wall.
I've never had luck picking locks with a battle axe.
The door obviously opens outward, and it's been spiked into the wall, so the chain's going across, and there's a padlock on it.
So not a not designed as
not an
a
original feature.
Yeah. Okay.
And it looks it's a little trace of rust here and there, but it looks relatively new.
I might try to open the lock.
You trying to pick the lock? Do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Okay, good. I'm just checking.
Before you do that, I'm just going to tap the hand, see if it does anything.
It reacts. And it.
I mean, it's been trying to.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's moving.
I'm sorry, I didn't pick that up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's moving. It's grasping at the chain.
That's why I said if we open the door and you can rebuke it, then we can follow it.
Exactly. Same thing we did before. Yes.
So my open locks is 38%. And I have these tools. I don't know if that does any sort of benefit.
Okay. Sorry, what was it?
It's 38%, and I have these tools. I don't know if that.
You need them to do the picking.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have them, you can't pick any. Okay. So you work on it for a while, and it's like a pretty sophisticated padlock. So a couple of tumblers, you get a couple of them in place, and then they fall back. And you have to start over.
So I could try again.
You could try again.
Try again.
Okay. Alright. You guys do anything? 'Cause it's taking some time.
Okay.
He's working on that.
Listen at the other door.
Sure.
And I'll keep an eye on the hall that we came down, the passageway we came down.
Okay.
So
What are you? You're a half orc. What's the base listen?
10%.
10%, right?
Yeah.
And if you get it, you get like keen hearing or whatever. I got you. Okay. You do hear the sound of the wind.
Which means there's another opening in these, this building somewhere.
What was it again? Sorry.
38.
Ah, you succeed. You get it that time.
Okay. So.
All right.
Okay. Rebuke it.
I will.
Okay, so how are you guys positioned here? Again, it's still pretty narrow. It's 5 feet. So.
Will there be enough room for the door to open with somebody standing in front of the doorway?
Yeah, if they flatten against the wall or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think maybe two of you take out the right, or maybe actually two of you on the other side of the door. I'll open it up and try and turn it.
Okay.
I'll have my spear with me just in case. Maybe I can use it to push him back if it turns sideways or something. That's
Okay.
crazy.
So you swing it open, and it's essentially like a closet. Like it's like not much wider than the hallway, and it's about 7 or 8 feet deep.
Okay.
Just like a little alcove. You're not sure what purpose it serves. And the creature standing within is could be a zombie, but it's wrapped in bandages. Its head is partially wrapped. You can still see its eyes. They're kind of just like milky cataracts. And it's got, like, you can see bones protruding from its limbs. Its hands virtually skeletal. But it immediately starts to lurch out. So obviously there's no surprise. You know it's there.
Right.
It's there. It knows you're there. So you can go ahead and roll your
All right.
roll your turn.
2.
Okay, well, that's not going to do it. So we will need, since you guys prepared that, I'm just going to give you the turn, and then we'll go ahead and go straight into initiative as the thing lurches out. So,
Yep.
which is party-wide.
You declare what you do and then roll for initiative?
Yes, yeah. So okay. So who's on what side? You open the door? Who
No,
opened the door?
I was in front, and I think the two of them are like to the other side of to the open side of the door. So like nobody's behind the door.
Okay.
They're on the
You opened it, and they're like against the wall.
right.
Okay, so you're all basically there.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hit it.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I am going to charge with the spear and try to pin it against the wall.
You're basically going to be in melee with it, like.
Oh, already?
It's such close quarters.
Oh, shit.
You're within 10 feet of it. I think it's still.
I'll just jab him.
Yeah, I figured you
okay.
could still do that.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was too close.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Can I even reach it? Or
Yeah, you guys are all.
oh, okay. I'll
Right
hit
there.
it with my short sword.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
10 feet is
10 feet is
close
melee.
in 1E.
10 feet is melee. Yeah, it's like, because it's kind of fluid, you know. It's like you can step forward.
Stepping in,
step
stepping out, yeah.
Like, it's not like you just stand on a line and whack each other, you know. So, okay, so it's going to be whoever wants to roll for the party. Initiative is like party versus party, basically. So
Okay. I'll roll since I opened the door.
It's a D6.
D6.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
3.
Okay. So I rolled a 5. So it goes on 3, and it
All
goes
right.
on 5, and you guys go on 5. So I determined it was going to lurch forward and attack John's character. So it's going to try and do that.
Fortunately, I'm in plate mail, so
It's good.
AC 3.
Okay. So it you can see it's moving slow and moving unevenly.
Uh-huh.
And it comes forward and just swings and clanks off your armor.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really do anything. It essentially tries to hunk you to it. And
Ah.
and it fails. So
Bad
now
touch.
you guys can go in whatever order you guys want to go in.
All right.
So, oh yeah, you were doing short sword.
Mm.
Sorry. Because ranged weapons,
Ranged weapons would go. Yeah. Well, there's modifiers.
There's
so, yeah. Like your dex bonus. If you'd done a ranged weapon like your dex +1 initiative, that would have gone into play. So you could have gone before other people potentially, but it doesn't matter for melee.
so far that thing come out and tried to grab him
Failed.
and failed.
Yeah.
So,
So whoever wants to
All right,
want to attack it.
I'll whack him back.
Okay.
That's gonna hit an AC 10.
That hits it.
Oh, really? Wow, I'm surprised.
It doesn't have any armor, and it's very slow. And
Okay.
Ponderous, and
Okay, so that's gonna be 4 damage.
you destroy it. So you smack it. It comes in, and you backpedal a little bit, and just drop it to the ground, and it bursts apart. You know, it's like just dust and desiccated flesh, and the bandages it's wrapped in rupture out. You see a couple beetles scurry out and scurry back into the alcove that it came out of.
So the linen was the only thing that was keeping it together, basically.
Seemingly,
Okay.
yeah, it seemed to be pretty tenuous.
Okay.
So
You said it's just a small alcove. There's no doors or anything. It's just like a
yeah,
closet.
there's nothing else in there that you can see. No.
I was going to take a quick look at the room just to see if I see anything.
Sure.
Sure. So you step in there. As you step over the thing, it starts to cave in on itself, and it seems to be turning into sand. So whatever was inside the bandages, it starts to collapse and crumble into sand, like collapsing under just the weight of gravity.
Wow.
You step in there. You can see there's a few cracks in the walls, and you can see those little beetles scurry into the cracks and disappear. And you can see there's sand on the ground, but there's nothing else in there.
Anything I can determine about how this thing might have been created? I mean, skeletons can spontaneously appear, anywhere, but this thing was created in some way.
Right. What's your wisdom?
13.
Okay. You're not sure. It's obviously some kind of necromancy you've never heard of. So maybe this is just how they do this.
How they do these strange lands we're in. Okay.
So you guys have basically just the other door.
Oh, one thing I would like to do, my 17 string, is pull the chain and lock off.
Okay.
Might be a useful thing
Okay.
to have around.
I'll say you could pretty easily do that.
Okay.
Especially using the chain to kind of
Yeah.
rock the spikes back and forth and pull them out of the stone. Okay, so yeah, you've got chain, you've got 2 iron spikes, and the lock.
Okay.
Which you don't have it's unlocked, so as long as you don't lock it.
Exactly.
you can
Yeah.
use it.
I'll keep it unlocked.
Yeah.
Listen at the other door.
Okay. You hear the sound of wind, and you hear thumping sound. Not quite rhythmic.
Drums or
No. Like maybe the wind is banging something, but it's not like on a regular rhythm.
is the door locked or?
No, it is not. It opens towards you over the windows.
I'll just open it.
Okay. Opens up into a room. It's like 15 feet wide, 10 feet deep. Somewhat to the right, but across from you, there's a little bit of an alcove. There's a door there. You can see sunlight streaming between the cracks of the door, and it's thumping back and forth. You can hear the wind whistling through those cracks. And then to your left, there's there's double doors to your left. Not 2 double doors. It's
4 doors.
Oh my God, 4 doors.
So this is basically like a hallway with 2 doors on the left and one at the end of the.
It's a room.
Oh,
it's a room. Yeah. There's nothing in it like a lot of the rooms you've seen. It looks like maybe it's a side entrance. I don't know how close you guys looked at that, but it looks like it's a side entrance. Maybe that door definitely leads outside.
Okay. Well, I mean, we know where one door leads. We can check out the other ones.
See if the outside door is it locked.
No.
I just open the door. Does it look like it's like?
Yeah. Yeah. You can see one of the kind of tower things off in the distance, and not like way off in the distance, but yeah, you can see kind of a little rocky fissure. You see the sand kind of spilling over the sides of it. So.
Can I see what was making the noise?
You think it was just the wind? Like there's enough play in the door that it looks like the wind was just knocking it around. So you can see it. You can see that happening as you approach. The wind was just.
What do you think? Left door or right door?
So I'll try listening to each door.
So they do look like it's double doors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's they're hinged on either side. They open out away from you, like in the middle, so they'd open like that.
Okay.
You want to listen to music?
Yeah.
The mimic door eats your ear.
Yeah. Well, they do have like little worms that can crawl into your brain. You don't hear me?
Does the door have a lock?
No, it's unlocked.
I'll open it.
Okay. It opens up into a 10-foot wide hallway, perhaps. You guys can see about part of the way down, and it disappears into darkness, and it branches off to the south, and then before it branches off, there's 2 more double doors to your right. You can see space in front.
With it being that wide, I'll stand to the side of you. Because I can't notice traps or anything. The whole place worries me. I only got one good eye left.
We can stand on either side of you and be ready for whatever.
At the periphery of your light, you see 3 more of those zombie mummy things like lurching towards you. So seems like they've heard you. They're coming towards you. You can't really tell if their eyes are fixed upon you because they don't really kind of milky. You don't really seem to be fixed on anything. But they are lurching through. You can see a lot of sand on the ground, you know, and they're kind of like dragging their feet through it as they come into the light. So they're about 30 feet away from you.
If I move closer, let him rebuke them and let them open up the traps again.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds a good plan to me.
Can I do that before we have to roll initiative?
Let's see. Yeah, well, they're so slow that you see just in that split second they are definitely moving towards you, but they're moving really, really slowly, like quarter walking speed or something, like really slowly. So you do have a moment there to get your holy symbol back up and do your thing. So if you want to do that, you can.
Okay. 16.
Okay, that is successful. So, let's take a roll. Yeah, you turn all of them. You guys see they start to, so that where the corridor, whatever you want to call it, this wide corridor turns to the south, you see them turn, and it must be some kind of gradation down, like a ramp or something, because they're going down, like not stairs, but they're shuffling down that way as quickly as they can, which is very quickly, and they're going down.
Okay.
So they basically they were just past that, and they just turn around and start heading that way. So if you guys if you guys want to do anything, charge them or anything, you can do that now. It's whatever you guys want to do.
That'd be a good idea. Just dispense with them, and we don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, I mean, the alternative is, because they move so slow, we'd probably be down here forever if we were letting them lead the way.
Or alternatively, we could just check out the double doors and then go and deal
That
with
is
them.
true. They're that.
Do that.
Okay. I know, might want to check this door a little more carefully. With those things are lurking about.
You're going to the double door, so you got that right? Okay, so those things they shuffle out of sight. You can see as you step in, because you got to step in about 10 feet, you can see a little bit more of that corridor go down, and there's sand, not just like some sand on the floor, but there's like sand kind of piling up out of sight. So you don't know if like maybe something's collapsed down there or what, but the corridor seems to be full of sand down there.
Oh, okay.
So and you're just kind of seeing the edge of it, but you can see it goes up. So.
I'm sorry. Just to be clear, this is the corridor beyond the double doors.
No, well, this is the corridor straight ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so double doors are off to your right.
Okay, and so I'm curious. What do these sand zombies do when they reach the sand? Is there any effect?
Oh, no, they go the other way. So they go down the ramp to the right.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And so there's so double doors to our right. There's a ramp further on to the right, and then the corridor continues.
Continues. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Exactly.
Now I can visualize it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So as you approach, who's approaching the double? You're approaching the double doors, John.
Well, I was saying, suggesting that since we've got these mysterious undead wandering around here, maybe Danthalon should have a closer look at this door. Just
Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's what's happening.
So wait, I thought we opened the double door. I'm guessing.
No, you just came through some double doors, and then there's another set off to the right. So you guys, my map's terrible. You guys came through these double doors. There's double doors here. There's this ramp going down that the sand zombie guys went down, and then this continues on, but you can see that there's sand down here, like it might be collapsed. So this is the double doors.
Okay, so I'll listen at those doors.
So, well, as you approach them, You hear a female voice in the common tongue cry out, "Hello?" Beyond those doors. Is someone there?
Sure. Who's on the other side of the door?
She says, "It's Tellen. I don't recognize your voice. Who are you?"
We just got here. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, you got to come in here. Come in here. You got to help me.
Why? What's going on?
You just have to come in here. I can't explain it.
I'm gonna try to listen at the door.
Okay.
That bitch.
Wow, so suspicious. Okay, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. You just hear you hear her again. Say you have to see for yourself. I don't know, but if you come in here, I think you can help me.
Flesh-colored spider
With a baby head.
with a baby head.
Is there like a keyhole or something to kind of?
No, they're just like the doors you just came in. They open away from you, and they're hinged on the other side. There's handles, and you push them open.
So it's not even locked.
Nope.
Ask her why she can't open those herself.
I don't see a lock. Why can't you open the doors?
Look, I'm stuck. Okay, can you please come in here?
What do you guys think?
I suppose. But she's getting none of my water.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Okay. So it opens into there's about a 5-foot alcove, and then it opens into a 20-foot wide by 20-foot room. And there's a human woman standing in the middle of it. She's got long black hair. You can see she's got a bow, an arrow, quiver of arrows on her back, dressed in leather armor that looks not unlike something from the Land of a Thousand Towers. Pale skinned, and she's standing in the midst of what you would assume is some kind of a magical circle. It's like runes that have been chiseled, pretty poorly chiseled into the ground in a hexagon, and she's standing in the middle of it.
Do I recognize any of these rooms, or
Do you have read magic or anything, or
I have the spell read magic?
you cast that? But I don't think you have any You just mean read languages or something?
Well, no, there's a spell. I have the spell.
Yeah.
But I do have the read languages thief ability.
Okay, well, I mean, these are magical runes of some kind. If you cast read magic, you may be able to discern what they do, but you do know it's they're magical runes. They look, like I said, they look pretty hastily carved.
We don't see anything else in this room.
Well, I'm sorry. Yes, there is a passageway on the left wall that you can't really see from here, but it just there's a passageway on the left wall, so it's 5 feet wide.
But she said she was trapped.
That is what she said. She goes, "Look, can you?" And she's looking at you. "Can you come in here, please?"
I'm gonna grab some sand.
Okay.
I just want to kind of throw it over the ruins to see if there's
An effect of some
Yeah.
kind?
The sand scatters into the inside of the circle.
doesn't seem to have any-
Nothing. There's no no, you don't see the effects.
So you want us to go inside the circle of runes that you've set up on the ground.
Yeah. You can join me in here.
That's not going to happen. You're mad, woman.
Well, why not?
Because we have no way of knowing what form that magic will take or effect that it will have on us.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just come on in here.
What is the benefit of us stepping in there with you?
Well, we'll all be protected then.
From what?
Everything.
And so we spend the rest of our lives in that little tiny circle until we die.
I mean, I suppose. I mean, everybody dies eventually, but at least it'll be safe for now. Look, look. If you won't do it, then find my sister, because I'm sure she would. She looks just like me, but with her hair is like kind of silver.
Where's she at?
Just around. I don't know. Around somewhere, maybe downstairs.
So how did you get here? You're not from. Yeah, you're not. It doesn't look like you're from these desert lands.
I don't know. I think I was looking for something. I'm not sure. We were looking for something. I know I was with my sister.
Do you have a camp around here?
Yeah, must do. Must have a camp somewhere.
You seem
I don't know.
unsure of a
It
great
doesn't
many
matter right
things.
now. It doesn't matter right now. She goes, can you just right here? And she scoots to the side and she's like, right here. You step inside. There's plenty of room.
So, if
So
I give you,
you guys are far enough in, you can see that corridor to the left. Like it goes in and then it curves around and goes to the south. So just so you know, there's no door on it. It's just a corridor.
so I kind of motion for you guys to come close,
Sure.
and I go, what do you think would happen if I took one end of my rope and you took the other end, and we ran through there and pulled her out of the circle?
It's an interesting idea.
Do you think the spell is giving her forgetfulness, or that she's trying to trick us?
I'm quite certain something is something nasty would happen. Normally, those are for keeping things contained within rather than protecting people from what's outside.
Give it a try.
Well, I don't think she'll come out voluntarily.
I think you guys are both stronger than me if you want to try to haul her out with the rope.
We get her out. I'm just not sure whether or not that is something that's necessary.
Maybe we'll think on it then, after we explore a little more.
She wants us to find her sister. We can say that we'll do that and then come back here at some point.
Yeah. I do turn to her. I go, would you be willing to come with us to look for your sister?
No. No. She needs to come here. We can wait. If you want to wait for her, we can wait. We can
Don't
wait
you
right
love
here
your
for her.
sister?
Well, of course. That's why she needs to come over here.
Did you make that circle?
No. Somebody else made this circle. I found it. Lucky I did.
And you stepped into it.
Mm-hmm.
Was something chasing you?
No, I don't think so. No, I did it. No, I did it willingly. Yeah, I stepped into it willingly.
So what's your name? What's your sister's name?
What did she say? She says Tellen, and my sister is Gianna. Can't miss her. Looks just like me.
Well, we'll certainly keep an eye out for Gianna. And let her know that you're waiting for her.
Okay, well, can you hurry up then?
Oh, of course.
It's hard to hurry up when we don't know exactly where she is.
Downstairs. I know she's downstairs. We got her downstairs.
Fair enough.
Go see where your buddies went.
Yeah. Where my buddies went exactly.
Yeah.
They were going down.
Yep. I guess we'll close the door behind us
Okay.
so she has her privacy.
So you go back out the way you came, close the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. You do that.
And so can we at the like the end of this hallway. Can we see anything collapsed, or is it just filled with sand?
If you move farther down to where your light can reach, yeah, you do see, the whole hallway at the end. So there's another set of double doors. So you see there, there's a ramp going down. The zombie things went down, and then there's another set of double doors on that south wall, and the rest of the court is full of sand.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just goes up to the ceiling. So.
Okay, but another set of double doors,
Yes.
so we can check there and see what that looks like.
Okay, I'll listen at that door.
Okay. Oops, you don't hear anything. Did it make it all the way over there? No, it's halfway.
There you go. I kicked it your way.
It's the same sort of doors where it's not locked.
Yeah, they open inward, just like they're identical to the other ones that the room the lady was in.
Okay, I'll just open those.
Okay. So it opens into a similar room. However, in terms of shape, there's no corridor branching off. There is a single door at the far end, and there are 5 bodies. Okay, so there's a door on the far end, and there's a bookcase that's been tilted over in front of it, so it's like on its side. And there's 5 bodies laying near that end of the room.
How fresh?
They're pretty old. They look they've been there for years probably. The skin's desiccated. The clothing that they have on is rotten. Just scraps at this point.
Anything significant about the way the bodies are lying? The way that the
Looks
first
like they were
skeletons
they're all facing away from that south door, like they were moving away from it. Like they're laying down with their head facing the door you guys just came through the north door.
signs of violence in their death, or did they just fall over?
It's hard to tell. You want to check them out, roll them over, or anything? Or?
I think the old rock test might be a good way to start. Throw some stones over that way and see if it triggers anything.
Okay. You hit one and it collapses inward into the sand. Just turns to sand.
That has a very interesting effect. I'm assuming there's no similar effect in the Land of a Thousand Towers when bodies die.
Not that you've seen.
Okay. There's some
Yeah.
weird localized effect. Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's 5 bodies,
Yes.
or now 4.
Now 4. Yeah.
So-
there were 5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess hit each one of them with a stone and see if there's any that don't collapse.
They all. Do.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So now there's just a pile of sand.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Just a big pile of sand on that side of the room.
Now, was the same thing? Was there clothing on the bodies, or just
There was scraps.
Okay.
Yeah. They were just desiccated.
natural
yeah,
decay? For
Looks
the
like
most
it. Yeah. They've just
Okay.
been laying there for maybe decades.
But are there any books on the bookshelf?
No. No, it's empty. Some of the shelves are broken and laying over and stuff, but the frame of it's more or less intact. And it's been laid on its side in front of the door, which opens into this room.
Dark magic.
in abundance in this place.
Disturbing.
Search the room. Careful with if you see any scraps of paper or parchment or anything.
Okay. Search the room in terms of just looking around for stuff? Or,
yeah.
Okay. There's really nothing in here. The only piece of furniture is that bookcase that's at the far end.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just a bare stone room with a big pile of sand in it. So, you can easily just kind of use your eyes and look around. And see
Right.
that, so.
Even that's strange that there would be just a bookshelf.
And you said there's 2 doors? There's one with the bookshelf and then another one?
No, there's only that one door in the room.
We don't want to see what's behind the door?
Yes. It's
we
like
might
the set
have
of a
to.
mummer's farce. It's strange.
We'll move the bookshelf out of the way.
Okay.
Actually, how this? We'll move the bookshelf so it doesn't like drag on the ground. Try and move it as quietly as
yeah.
possible.
That's true. We're pretty strong. Yeah. It's a better idea.
Does the door seem to have a lock on it, or
I'm guessing not, since there was a bookshelf in front of it.
Okay. No. It opens, inward toward you. There's no lock on it. So you push the bookcase out of the way, and you see that. So hinges are on this side. No lock.
I'll open it.
Okay. There is a 10-foot by 10-foot alcove chamber and another door on the other end, and that door also opens in.
There's nothing in the corridor or alcove or whatever.
No.
Try to listen in at the other door.
Okay.
A strange place.
Does there seem to be any decline in the way we're moving here?
No, it seems to be flat.
Okay.
As far as you can tell. No, you don't hear anything.
I'll open that door too.
Okay. So it opens into a chamber
Up there.
that is 10 by 10, and then there's immediately to your right there's a hallway leading off, and inside this chamber you can see bits of broken limestone as well as like pulverized stone, and there's a crushed corpse in the middle of the room. So it's similar to the ones that you saw in the other room. It's been there for a long time, but it is flat as a pancake.
Well, this room looks secure.
Does there seem to be any doors out of this room?
Just that passageway.
We can't see the end of it.
Yeah, you look inside, like you look around the corner and down the passageway.
Yeah.
You see it goes about 10 feet and opens up into a wider chamber.
Pulling out my spear and tapping the crushed body, does it stay a crushed body or does it turn to sand?
It stays a crushed body.
Oh. So it would seem that there's like maybe some foul magic kills those other people, turning them to sand or something, whereas other ones that are crushed and whatever, something else had killed it. I don't know.
Might be an effect that might be an effect that takes hold before they die, so that when they die, that is the result. What the connection is with the undead, that I don't know.
So there must be something, or there was something that can crush stuff. Because this is the second body we found that's just been smashed, like crushed.
Obviously this I suspected some kind of trap or contrivance. Can you see anything that might have descending roof portions or anything like that? I don't see any seams, but
See if I can find anything that would have trapped, that would have like crushed like walls or falling boulder or
Find traps. Is what?
38.
I mean, it's like kind of a foregone conclusion. There's something happening in the room, but you're not sure without trying some stuff out. Exactly what the nature of it would be. You do see, there's broken limestone and pulverized limestone on the floor. Are you going into the room to check it out, or are you you're just visually looking?
Maybe a little bit into the room, but not up to where.
Where the corpse is. Okay, so
Yeah.
so you can see that much. You can see.
Well, I had poked it with the spear, so I guess I was in there.
could be
Well, at least to an extent, because it's a spear.
Yeah.
It's a 10 by 10. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
could be weight. Let me get the
Yeah.
bookshelf and see if that triggers it.
So it does look like you can see scrapes on the walls.
Oh, shit.
So you'd imagine there's some kind of a trap here, but without getting in there and poking around, like you're not sure what triggers it or the exact nature of it.
Should we throw the bookcase
Throw the
in there?
bookcase in and see what happens.
So
Okay. You just back out and you chuck that in there.
Yeah.
It thuds, and the force of it finally makes it give way and it collapses, but nothing happens. Wood's pretty rotten.
Do we have to go through this to get down the hallway, or is that?
Yes. Yeah, this opens into a little 10 by 10, and then there's a passageway going to the west. The only other, there's still the passageway in the room with the rune circle, and then there's the ramp going down. So that's kind of the only 3 places you haven't been. So
we could run or jump through, right? If you go in this way, and you said there's a thing over
yeah,
this way?
actually, you probably could just jump across the corner, one or the other, without touching the floor. You probably could.
I think that's what I'm going to try to do.
You good?
If we go
Yeah, it's only
forward.
like 3 or 4 feet. Yeah, I'm sure. You can do that.
I'll go ahead and I'll be first. I'll jump across, see what happens.
Okay. Who's got the light source?
I do.
Okay. So
I can shine it on the other side so you
Okay.
can see where you're landing.
okay. So you jump across and you can see there's a like 30 by 30 chamber that this passageway opens into, and then there's a door on the north wall, and there is a
Spider-headed baby,
no, not yet,
or a baby-headed spider.
Where are we?
One or the other.
Oh, okay.
No, this is about the time you're supposed to go, ooh,
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I call back and I let him know what I see. So I see this chamber beyond. It's about 30 foot.
We just hear like guttural screams and
Yeah, no, that's it. So yeah, 30, sorry, counting the squares wrong. 15 by 15 chamber, counting those tens, and then there's a door on the north wall, and that's it. So,
When you safely over, I'll go next.
okay, you can hop over. All right.
all right, I'll go last.
Good.
Okay.
So you're there. You're in
Yeah.
the room. Okay. So
I think we're all just waiting to see if like we're getting crushed. No? Okay.
no.
Moving on.
Don't hear anything.
So it's just kind of an empty room, and there's a door.
Yeah.
I'll come check out the door.
What's the sand content in this room?
Horrible. Okay. The sand, not much.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's about as bare as the other ones that you've been in. So
Okay. I was curious if like sand was getting into places that it might be unusual for it to get into, but it looks like that it's just like the multiple doors and whatnot had prevented it from getting this far down. Okay.
Oh, listen at the door.
Okay. Okay. You don't hear anything.
It doesn't seem to be. It's like yellow where it's not locked. It's just,
Yeah, it opens inward. It's not locked.
I'm curious. In this game, do elves have the ability to detect secret doors?
Yeah,
just by walking.
Just
past
by
them?
walking by them, it's a slim chance, and if they actually look, it's a greater chance.
Okay.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Passageway goes up and curves, goes to the west.
Nothing in the that we can see.
No.
Walk a ways in, see if we can see anything else.
Okay, so you can see around the corner, and it just goes about 15 feet from the corner edge or where it arcs, and you see that the chamber. There's the woman standing in the circle.
Oh, okay.
Now the only way we have to go is where John sent his friends.
All right.
It's probably the way I wonder if because this place, not that I have these feelings, I don't know, but it seems like an evil place, and I wonder if when you turn them, if they wish to go back to the source of their power or whatever, if that would be the best solution, would be to follow them. And it might lead us to something other than just wandering halls. You know,
It's a
we
fair
might
thought.
have to go deeper or something.
She said her sister was down and they were going downward slopes. Let's see where they went.
Seems like the road is leading downward, so let's head there. While we're passing the what's her name again? Tellin. I'm going to ask, did you come here with anybody other than your sister?
Yes, I did. There's there was more people. There's my friends, I think.
And,
I think they were my friends.
how many others did you come with?
There was 5 of us. There was 5 of us.
So there's 5 of you total, or you and 5 others?
Oh no, all together.
I see.
Was your sister one of them?
There was 5. Maybe there's 5. Yeah, of course, and me. I'm one of them.
So you and Jana and 3 others.
Yeah.
It wasn't 4 others.
No.
Well, we'll continue looking for your sister.
She sits down.
Sits down in the circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madness taking this lady.
Once we're out of earshot, I'm usually of a mind that things, like I said, circles like that are usually meant to hold things in rather than protect others from what's outside, so perhaps it's best that whatever's in there stays in there.
She seems stranger every time we see and speak with her. She could be a devilish illusion.
I was half thinking she was some kind of spirit. They can become forgetful over time.
I will never understand the ways of the spiritualist. I only understand the physical that I hold on to. That I can cut.
Well, seems like there's plenty to cut here. Shall we continue down?
Sure. Wow.
Okay, so
John's
you
friends are doing.
go, huh?
So let's see what John's friends are doing.
Go to the ramp,
Yeah.
and you proceed down. And as you're getting down to the base of it, you can see it stops in a chamber that's about 20 by 20, supported by 4 pillars. And as you reach the base of the ramp, you can see there is a door to your right that is chiseled in the stone above it. Yeah, it's in common. Is archives, word archives. And then on the left, there's this door, by the way, is metal, and it's closed. And there's a door to the left that's also metal, but however that door is open, you can see it's showing a lot of corrosion around the edges of it, and chiseled in the rock above that door is the word pleasure.
The word what?
Pleasure.
I was actually curious. The other doors that we've encountered, are they wood?
They've all been wood.
Okay.
Some kind of trees wood.
Those are only 2 ways to go.
Yeah, that's all you see.
Do we see any sort of tracks that the skeletons went towards pleasure?
Yeah, you can see some sand that is on that side of the chamber.
Probably
And
not
the
smart
other
enough
side,
to
not
open the
really.
door, I'm guessing.
As you
Yeah.
as you look around, you notice that there's an overhang above the ramp that you just descended, and crudely chiseled into the rock up there. There are 5 words: thanks, love, give me teeth.
Thanks, love, give me teeth.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
It frustrates me. It upsets Duke the Red.